pick your teams and pick your players, to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from Breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right, what's up, everyone? Titus here, ready to rip some ice. Those last 6 closed outs and ready to rock and roll. 12 bucks in your case, but like I was saying in the last one, it's kind of a brick. It's a lot of cards in a 12 boxer. And yeah, the first inner case that we ripped is really good, actually. So more of the same here. Let's do this. Good luck, everyone. So hoping to get that 6 case here, and we got less than 30 spots left. It's like 25 spots left or something. Senator says, let's do this. Eric says, let's get icy. Let's rock and roll. So yeah, they advertised 3 acetates in each box, 3 numbered acetates. But I was really impressed by the amount of patch autos and exquisite autos that you got in the first one. So I think it was like 3 patch autos and 2 exquisite autos. Almost half the boxes had one of the 2. We had 6 rip cards. Did end up getting to rip one, not during the break, but after. Not yet, Eric. Not yet. It'll be probably revealed later this summer, I would think. We'll open for sure by the beginning of October, but hopefully like mid-September is kind of what we're targeting, but hard to know for sure at this point. So probably we'll announce it like a month before that. Maybe like August sometime. It is in Minnesota. I'll tell you that much. Draisaitl purple. Butler out of 9.99 on the acetates. McDavid Sub-Zero. Ready? Premieres at a $3.99. Utah. I do not really Bluto. I know John, who's our eBay guy, bought like a case or two for himself to rip. So if you have any questions, he is probably your guy. Got a bunch of it. Geeky at a $1.99. That was Malo out of $3.99. Carlisle 99. Lighting. And yeah, Eric, we'll keep this store as a retail location still. So we'll have two Minnesota ones that won't replace this one. Will be an additional location. Be nice to have a little bit more space. Yeah, I think it'll be like, I think the retail space is almost triple what we have here. Draisaitl frozen in ice. The Oilers. The Oilers to the Senator. Ooh, 1 for 1. I like that. Got the at 99 for the Ducks. And the exquisite auto. Maggio. Draisaitl spent about 10 seconds in the mid there. Eric, we'll still have pickup available at both shops. So basically, how we'll do it is, like instead of just LPMN, you'll have like, I don't know, some form of that's like local pickup Champlain, and then every day we'll have breaks run over to the other store. Same with PSA. You'll be able to drop off like PSA at each shop, pick up at each shop. You'll just have to specify which one you want to pick up at, basically. Eric, I think the best opportunity to squeeze out information will be in the Friday morning live streams. Ryan can't keep a secret to save his life. I personally feel like it's not that big of a deal now that we have like Elise, and they haven't quite started on construction yet. It'll be pretty soon, but like before when we didn't have the lease yet, it's like okay, yeah, it makes sense to not say anything. It's above my my pay grade. Crosby Sub-Zero. Kolosov out of $9.99. Ah, there you go, Eric. That's awesome. Yeah, he might tell you in person. Gonzalez at a $9.99. Roy at a $4.99. Montgomery Doolin out of 25. Man, if that was Celebrini. Sharks going to Maggio. Emily, what's up? Love to see some Canes. Canes did all right in the first inner that I did, so hopefully can come through again. Dowdy Kings. I think a lot of us can relate to that, Eric. That's the challenge. Is doing as much selling as you do buying. Nice patch out of there. Logan Morrison. So first 2 boxes, exquisite auto, and then nice 3-color patch auto. Kraken. Eric, the painful ones are like when you hold on to stuff that is valuable, but like not even stuff that you want anyways, and then it goes down in value. It's like, I didn't even want to keep this. Like, why did I hold on to this? Like, it's one thing to hold on to something that goes down in, like, something valuable that goes down in value that you wanted to keep for your collection anyways, but the rest of the stuff, it's just like, you gotta figure out how to sell it. Collecting dollars go a lot further when you do that, is what I've what I've discovered. And seriously, even though you're local, take advantage of the consignment services that we offer. You really, on a lot of cards, you only end up paying like 2% extra to us than if you sell it yourself. And if that means that it gets sold closer to release date, then you probably actually come out ahead versus holding on to it for an extra couple of weeks and then listing it yourself. I think what is it, like anything over $100 pays out 85%? Maybe it's even less than that. I don't remember. Both been out of $3.99. Less than that in terms of the dollar threshold. Brady Tkachuk, Senators on the Spice. Senators to Travis. Yeah, 100%. So, and the eBay consignment's super easy. Just a couple seconds to fill out that form. Rizzoda $2.99 for the Bruins. Bruins to Tony. Celebrini, nice. We had 2 of these out of $3.99 in the last break. And all of them. Sharks, DiMaggio. And Trevor Moore, Glacial Graphs, one of the Kings. Auto in the first 3 boxes. Kings to Casey. Go Kings. We're only at a $6.99. Vegas. Wilberg out of $7.99 for the Lightning. Rip card there. Pickering at a $9.99. Matt Baldy, the Frozen in Ice, Wild to the Senator. Let me know if you want to rip it. I'd be happy to. Good. Mini acetate rookie on the inside. Rookie articulates. Wakamadula. Just leave that in. All the rookies are short printed on those. Declan Carlisle out of $2.99 for the Lightning. Nathaniel, pretty much every sport and like pretty much every rookie card of every sport will say rookie on it somewhere. But yeah, the companies have different criteria that they use to determine each one. But yeah, when they get their rookie cards, it'll be for the entire year. So like these are 2024, 25 cards. So these players will have rookie cards for the entire 24-25 year. Connor Bedard, cool. On the hot. Is hot better than fire? We pulled some fire ones earlier. Like the color match on that. Blackhawks to Maggio. That's cool. But yeah, I think pretty much everything in here will say rookie on it somewhere. Two. I don't know if I've had a box with two rip cards before. Going for the Oilers. Two Oilers rip cards. We gotta rip at least one of them, Senator. Let's get all three. Got Oilers and Wild. Lachenko, the Flyers. Josh Stone, and a $6.99. You'd think so, Eric. Would make sense. Zellweger, $2.99. Slagert's, $9.99. Blackhawks. That's what I was saying, Senator. You're gonna rip some of those. Let me know. I get the mini sleeves ready to go. You got Jamie Benn at the shop too. That's crazy. Rip magnet. Alright, sounds good, Maggio. You've had some nice cards so far, but no rip cards. Kind of cool in the last break of the ice that I did. I hit a gold rip card on a 25. I did not rip that one. Another rip card. But yeah, I was saying, I think we hit 6 in that last inner case, so we got 3 so far. Should have a couple more. Celebrini rookie articulates. What's up on that one? Premier's jersey, Stankoven. Had a ton of Stankoven in the last break. Stars, Maggio. Not anything like too crazy, but just a stack of them. Graham Clark out of 199, exquisite. The Devils, UNC kid. Are there going to be any more Mag Pro Blue Diamond drops? We can definitely do that again. Yeah, let me write it down. I'll tell Emil to do one. Got you. Carlson, Frozen in Ice Vegas. Let's see who's got Vegas. Golden Knights going to Sean M. Sean? Question mark? Clap got a $6.99 for the Flames. Steinberg got a $7.99. There's an Avalanche. Sorry, Senator. It's because you didn't rip them. If you ripped it, probably would have hit another one. Kuznetsov to $3.99 for the Flames. Poland. Here comes the Avalanche. Alright, sounds good, AOT. I will rip away on the Kraken. Yeah, of course, Emily. Of course. Emily, do you have a particular size that you need? Or just a variety pack? Are you looking for this guy, or who are you looking for, Eric? Two big dogs. I feel like I've been hitting all the old school Avs players out of the cup recently. Kuznetsov rookie. Not quite as cool of a patch as the one in the last break, but Luca Del Valle Blues for the Blue Jackets. Dylan Wallach. Pasternak, Spice, Burns, Tony. They're cool. Medium. Kopitar to 99 for the Kings. Liquoromaki out of 399 Canucks. Emily, I tell you what, you let me know when it comes in and I will send you one. As a thank you for always having my back. Let me know when I miss short prints and stuff. Number to 24. I was like looking for the serial number. So Mason Morelli to 299, and then Sub-Zero Colangelo, 12 of 24. That's sick. Ducks DiMaggio. Add it to the mid. Oh, I just put that in a thick sleeve. I was thinking of the exquisite as I was grabbing that. Very cool. First time I've seen one of those. Kaprizov or McDavid for the Senator. All right. Easy enough. We're at a 399 Canadians. Testa, 999. Yeah, of course, Emily. I've said it before, but truly appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. We are halfway through the case. Start off 3 for 3 on the autos and then 0 for 3 on the next one. It's okay. Jake's got 1 spot left in his picker team. So we got 28 left in that picker player. Hopefully we get some action on it. Otherwise, I will be back in the morning, but I'd prefer to just rip it tonight. If we don't get a little bit of action by the time I finish this one, I'll probably just push it. I want to stay here till 2 and then not rip it and have to come back at 9 or something. I feel like more people end up watching them when they're in the morning anyways. Once it gets this late. Caulfield Articulates. Yeah, Spice Bedard is awesome. It's Makar Sub-Zero. Like I said, we pulled a couple of fire in the last break. I think that's the first hot that I've seen. So I didn't pull up. Well, I tried pulling up the checklist on Beckett, but they didn't have it on Beckett since they're not doing checklists anymore. So, Emily, do you know if that's like the rarest one or what the rankings are? I feel like fire should be above hot, but like I said, I think we had a couple fires in the last one and no hots. So I don't know. Throwing me off. Romanov at a 999. Grands. Like this one looks like fire. It is. Panarin to the Rangers. And this one is definitely shinier if you put them side by side. So, I don't know. Rangers, Stone Mullock, Panarin. Nevertheless, they're cool inserts. Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit in the last break. I'd heard Ryan Cracknell, who's the one that had done their checklists, left Beckett. So I don't know that Beckett's going to have checklists anymore. Or have to use alternatives. Ooh, ice shelves. That's cool. That's the first one of these that I've seen. Just missing some ink. Wow, this is thick. Go to the Panthers. Panthers to Form Forged. Very cool. That is out of 25, Joshua Roy. Canadians. Going to Maggio. Oh, let's go, Eric. I missed your comment there for a minute. Makara hit. Came back as a 10. That's what I like to hear. What am I looking for? Yeah, they do. They do support the magazines. We have them at the shop. I'm surprised that you haven't seen them. They're like right when you come in underneath the scrolling display. Kind of by the new release section. Brian Hallinan out of 99. Exquisite auto for the Devils. UNC kid. Yeah, people use them less as price guides now and more for like just the articles, and I don't know, I feel like sometimes they're popular just because of whoever's on the cover. Like I think Paige Beckers is on the cover of the basketball one right now. So just how people collect like Sports Illustrateds and stuff, I think. People buy them for that. You're right. It does say Red Wings on it. I mean, does Tarasenko... Okay, it says joining the Red Wings. So that would mean that it is a Red Wings card. We do see that actually pretty frequently with Upper Deck where they'll not have a picture of them with their new team. Let's look them up. Yeah, actually he did play this year at the Red Wings. So a 2-year, $9.5 million contract with the Detroit Red Wings. So Red Wings to J Moose. I'm actually going to put a post-it note on that so that it gets to the right team. Good catch. Didn't even see that. I was just looking at the jersey. Oh yeah, it does have the Red Wings logo at the bottom there. There we go. Alright, so Red Wings to J Moose. Sorry, Form Forged, if you're watching, if I led you astray. That's awesome, Eric. I'm glad you're happy with it. Yeah, Mike's been doing a good job. I'd say Mike's a little bit stricter, and it kind of coincided with PSA started tightening up a little bit, so I would say we're failing more stuff than ever before, but rather do that than have people not be happy with their grades. So I want you to hear that. Okay, so Emily says on the Spice cards, green is the easiest, then orange, then yellow, then red, and redder. So maybe the fire is the tougher one to hit, but I don't know. Is that red and that's redder? What's the definition of redder? This one's like a brighter red, but this is a darker red. So is that redder? Or is it less red, actually? More of like a brownish red. Alright, we'll see, Eric. We'll see. It's not quite Kaprizov. Longer name, but Kuznetsov. Going to the Wild for the Senator. Oops. And looks like it's not numbered. White Snowflake Auto. Bork for the Stars. Hey, we get to rip one. Let's go. All right, I'll keep it out. Do it at the end of this box. Well, look, Blues. I would think so, Emily. I just have hit more of the fire than the other one so far. Blues to Mullick. Guess that's a good thing though. Bork out of $6.99. Cormier $7.99. Kill Thomas to $3.99. Yeah, it further complicates it, Emily. Kapanen out of $1.99. Yeah, that's really good, Eric. I tell people too, like it just takes a little bit of practice. So if you come to one of our grading 101 events or something, and where you can actually sit down with one of us and go through a couple cards, it's like, okay, that makes sense. All right, here we go. This looks dangerous, but I'm a professional, a trained professional. Didn't quite get all of it. Come on. There we go. That tab there. Jonathan something. Jonathan Lekkerimäki from the Canucks. So again, obviously this is going to go to the Stars still. Oh, that's backwards, but kind of funny. You still see him through there. Got one of those mini sleeves. Not quite in Macklin. It was Mackey, Lekkerimäki. Still fun to get to rip it, so thank you, Mr. Maggio. And UNC Kid confirms that it's mild, medium, hot, and fire. Fire being the most rare. Makes sense. We're just too good at hitting the rare stuff. These decent ones, sweet. I'll take that. Wow, Bizzle, not ahead of Celebrini. But maybe I can still get one there. Let's go with the Panarin, even though that's the most rare. The Bedard looks cooler. Ooh, they do have mini autos this year? Oh, you gotta rip them then. It's kind of weird. 2 acetates there, Bork and Cooley. Morrison on a $2.99 Kraken. Yeah, Celebrini's a rookie in this. Kraken AOT anime. Dobson Islanders. Yeah, Celebrini is. Hudson is. Mishkov. Islanders to Sparky. Okay, so the mini autos are at a 15. Del Mastro at a $6.99. Got it, Bizzle. Thinking of just the extended guys. Yeah, they're all still rookies, still 24-25. Colangelo at a $7.99. So would you say that's the next tier though? After those 3, Celebrini, Hudson, Mishkov. Just can't put a $3.99. And then Lekramaki and Will Smith. Is that what we're saying? Again, I'm not the hockey guy, so I always appreciate your guys' inputs and gals. Emily. But regardless, we have fun ripping hockey. Too much fun sometimes. Wow, nice patch auto. Nice patch. Not auto though. Jackson Blake Hurricanes. Look at that. Going to Dorito. Go Emily. The 35. Let's see. We're gonna make some room for Emily up here. Let's bump Celebrini. Can always get him back up there. All right, 3 boxes left. Put Cutter in there too. All right, so fitting card in the minute. It's always good. Bill says Jackson Blake too. Perfect. There you go, boy. Bill says he likes Jackson Blake. That'll do it, Bizzle. Before you know it, we're ripping 25, 26. And Stankoven, yep, that makes sense. How about Justin Brazeau, numbered out of 99 for the Bruins. So that is the 3rd exquisite auto. So what was I saying? I think last time we had 3 patch autos and 2 exquisite autos. So this time we have 3 exquisite autos and just the 1 patch auto so far. Bruins are going to Tony. The Glacial Graphs. George out of 799 Islanders. Lamoureux out of 399 Utah. That was me, Eric. Yeah, I think that was our first case of the cup. But that was a fun one. Oh, Ovechkin came out right away, and then Avalanche with a true avalanche. That was a fun one. Charlie Coyle for the Bruins. Bruins to Tony. A rip card. Nadeau out of 299. Hurricanes to Dorito. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a cool, exquisite design for sure. Reminds me like Frozen. Ice Castle. Oh my gosh, Bizzle, that's sick. Very cool. He had 2 supers. Sounds like he needs to do my job. Chipper Cobb out of 699. The Jets. I'm terrible at hitting super fractors out of Bowman. More out of 799. Look at that Hudson Green. I think we have some more cup on the way. We're all out right now. It's kind of funny. We've had a couple people in the store ask if we have the cup available. It's like, I really think of that as one that too many people do personal boxes of, but we've had people asking. So I think once we get it back in, we'll sell some more boxes in the store. I don't know. We'll have more like full case picker teams of it, but you've probably seen it in mixers. I think kind of the nice thing of hockey is you can have some decent boxes in a mixer with the cup that aren't super expensive, that are like $200 boxes, and then it actually doesn't end up being that expensive of a break. We're like, we have that Sterling baseball picker team up, and like you put Sterling in it with anything else, and it gets pretty expensive. I don't know if we'll be at the same price or what, but we had been at $9.99 after giving the shot. I can actually say upper deck prices now that we can do personal boxes of it. I think. I almost said 12 to 13. Up a little bit, but it's not too crazy. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I feel like a lot of times it's like, okay, we can sell it at $9.99, but then you got to pay like $9.75 to get it back in. So, depends if we sell through the ones that we can do at $9.99 or not. Karate at a $9.99, and then another fire. See, that's what I'm saying. We got 2 fires and 1 hot. Again in this one. Actually, I don't think we had a single hot in the last one. So I've now hit 4 fires and 1 hot. So apparently these ones are supposed to be tougher to hit. I don't know. Maybe they did like Cosmic Chrome last year, where they actually printed the tougher ones more. Or just the one. Was it Uranus? Or Saturn that got like flipped with one of the easier ones? McDavid to 99 for the Oilers. We got one more box after this. Oilers to the Senator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've had several people come in asking if we have boxes of the cup available. Jeez, I didn't know we had such a big high-end hockey crowd, but I like it. McCann for the Kraken. Kraken to AOT Anime. Can't remember. Did Anime give us the green light to rip? What did he say? I gotta head out, but if I get a Kraken rip card, rip away. All right. I will. Slager to the 699. So Emily, I think they're like an off. So I don't remember exactly how they're labeling them, but David Adams and what is it, like Steel City maybe, are able to sell boxes online. I think they're like the only authorized distributors. But we got approved to be an authorized internet retailer in Air, which means that we can sell personal boxes online. So I think I actually don't know. I feel like there's some sort of like live component to it. Like we can sell them live, even if they're shipped. Like even if somebody buys it and then we ship it to them. But I guess I don't know all of the details of it. Gonsalves at a $3.99 for the Lightning. I don't know. I don't know all the details. But yeah, I guess Casey got to do the first new release Upper Deck personal tonight. The box of ice. Nadal Relic for the Canes. Yeah, I mean, we probably sold, I don't know, I'm trying to remember how many cases we ended up having, like 7 or 8 cases. Might have been more than that, because we had somebody that bought a couple cases for himself. So maybe it's closer to 10 cases that we did at that lower price. Let's go ahead and rip this one. Next time, Bizzle. Next time. Yep, that's why, Emily. So, yeah, so up until now, we could only do Upper Deck boxes that were, I think, 180 days since release date. But now we can do new release ones. Should be fun. There we go. See, that's how you do it. Flip it right up there. All right, Frozen in Ice, Jared McCann going to AOT Anime. I promptly ripped the tab right off of the rest of the card, but that's okay. Just gotta get it started. No ink. It is an Avalanche mini. But yeah, and that's why, like, even when people used to ask, like, oh, what's the price on ice in store? We actually like couldn't say on the live stream. You have to like PM us or call the store to get a price. Or likewise, like if we posted like new release ice available in store and somebody commented like, what's the price? Actually couldn't respond, but now we can. Jason Polin is the mini there. There's the Bedard markup in Chicago. So that is cracking. But yeah, we do a ton of boxes in store, so hockey's one that where we'll be as competitively priced as we can, because usually we can get more of them, just the way Upper Deck does it. It's easier to go back and get Upper Deck product than like Topps products around release time, I feel like, in general. So I'd rather be competitively priced and go out and get more than sit on it. It's so weird, Emily. It's just like doesn't really fit with how people like to collect in this modern market. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of breakers out there that only do personal boxes. So you're just completely eliminating yourself from being able to move product that way. This is weird. But yeah, and I know we have a lot of customers online for breaks that don't have local card shops that carry a lot of hockey. So the fact that we'll be able to do personal boxes could be really big for those people. McKinnon, and like I said, I believe we can ship them as well. They don't have to be opened live, but you have to purchase it on. I think they're counting our drops as like as a live event. Medium at McKinnon for the Avalanche. There you go, Eric. You asked for some last box mojo. Wolfman out of 99 Rangers. Yeah, exactly, Emily. So yeah, I remember like Ryan and Emil came back from the Upper Deck conference, and Upper Deck's trying to figure out how they can move more of their products into the U.S. because obviously they sell a lot in Canada. It's like, well, nobody can sell personal boxes or nobody can sell boxes in general online. It's kind of a barrier to selling more boxes in the U.S. Lachenko at a $199 for the Flyers. So I don't know. Kuznetsov at a $299 for the Wild, but cool that that they're trying out this program with us for the live internet retailers. For the Wild, go to the Senator. Gorty at a $499. Oscar back at a $399 Stars. Jack Thompson out of $9.99 Sharks. Yeah, Bizzle. So they have different rules in Canada too, or I guess like they just have different programs where more people can do boxes online than here in the US. So you'll see more of the Canada breakers doing that type of stuff. I guess so, Emily. I guess so. They want to sell all their products, but not with breakers. They just want to do it all through stores. Very 2000s of them. That is going to wrap us up for ice number 2. But yeah, so like I said, this is the first product that we've offered personals of. So we'll start like actually advertising it a little bit, and I think you'll see us start to rip more and more personals on release day of hockey specifically. Like we might end up doing just hockey as its own drop, like drop a case of ice as personal boxes, and then go live and rip them all. Smith and McCommon-Doolin on the articulate rookies, and then Sub-Zero vets. These are unnumbered: Crosby, McDavid, Makar. But yeah, so kind of exciting thinking of where that could go. See. Articulate Celebrini, and then Hudson on the green. Spice on the medium. We've got Kutchuk, Pasternak, and McKinnon. And then a couple of fires. We got Kucherov and Panarin. Lightning and Rangers. Black and White's out of 99. Othman, McDavid, Kopitar, Carlisle. Articulates, McCommon-Doolin out of 25. And out of 699 Sub-Zeros, we got Klapka, Doan, Morelli, Delmastro, Bork, Chibukov, Slagerts, and this one's actually out of 499. Rooker, McGroarty. Not sure if it's a different parallel or just a short printed one. I don't know. With the same. Alright, Exquisites. We got Morrison out of 299, Bullock, Roy out of 25, Morelli, Clark out of 199, Carlisle, and Brazil. Alright, out of 999, we've got Butler, Kolosov, Gonsalves, Pickering, Slagerts, Malatesta, Kemp, Romanov, Cooley, Crotty, and Thompson. At least I think they have 2 tiers of Sub-Zero rookies. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like, so it makes sense. They must have the same thing for premieres. They must have a couple different tiers as well. Out of 799, we got Lilberg, Steenberg, Cormier, Colangelo, George, Morrow, and Thomas. Out of 499, we got Roy and Bork. Out of 399, I've got Reddy, Mello, Othman, Paulin, Kuznetsov, Lekramaki, Roy, Grants, Thomas, Kemp, Celebrini, Lamoureux, Gonsalves, and Beck. Out of 249, Lachenko and Zellweger. Out of 199, Geeky, Kapanen, and Lachenko. A couple of rip cards here. McCann for the Kraken, we did rip that one. And it's got the Poland. And then Coyle, Draisaitl, Heyman, and it's Carlson. Relics, Greenlee, Nadeau, Dobson, Delbel Beluz, Stankoven, and it's Drew Doughty. Glacial Graphs, Trevor Moore. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because like the 999, 799, 499, and 249s all look like the kind of like base design with no parallels, or that aren't parallels. And then we also hit the Mishkov, which looked like that out of 99 the last one. So yeah, maybe 5 tiers. Bedard on the Hots. Looks really cool with the Blackhawks uniform there going to Maggio. We got Wild going to the Senator. Kuznetsov on the Auto. Baldy, Frozen and Ice. And then Kuznetsov on the Exquisite. Hallinan, Auto at 99. Exquisite Collection. Going to the Devils for UNC Kid. Rizzo, Bruins. Going to Tony at 99. Lekramaki Mini came out of the Maverick Pork. Rip card for the Stars and Maggio. Morrison, nice patch auto for the Kraken. Number to 49. Kraken AOT anime. Got Tarasenko Ice Shelves. Again, he's wearing the Panthers uniform, but he is Red Wings. I just didn't have a picture of him in a Red Wings uniform yet. Got a Red Wings logo on that says, joining the Red Wings ahead of the 24-25 campaign. Yada, yada, yada. Ice Shelves, short prints. Going to the Red Wings for Jay Moose. Hurricanes going to Emily. We've got 5 out of 35 Jackson Blake. Nice patch. And then Nadeau Exquisite to 299. In the midst of Ducks, going to Maggio. Gauthier to 99, and then Colangelo to 24. Cool card there. Very cool. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Let's see, we still got 28 left in Series 2, so I think I'll just plan on ripping that first thing in the morning, but do appreciate you all hanging out tonight. And yeah, get some sleep. We'll get started bright and early. And wrap up those couple of breaks that aren't quite full yet, but I shouldn't have any trouble getting that one in right away in the morning. It's not like it's super expensive. It's just there's 28 spots left, so I think if I stick around, it might take a little bit. But yeah, I'll be back in the morning for that one, and we'll go from there. We'll have some more ice. I think we're just gonna do a 6-box pick your team, so something cheap for the afternoon, and we'll probably come back with like another 12 box during the evening, but. You have a good one, and we'll see you then.